In the jackfruit orchard, everything begins with timing. Farmers don't harvest by the calendar, they harvest by observation.
Each jackfruit tells its story through subtle signs, revealing when it has reached physiological maturity.
The color of the jackfruit spikes shifts slightly, from sharp green to a warmer, softer tone, signaling readiness.
A hollow, muted sound answers the tap, confirming the jackfruit's internal development. When the moment arrives, the jackfruit harvest begins, guided entirely by human skill.
Each jackfruit is cut by hand, using specialized knives designed to protect the fruit's structure.
The stem is severed with precision, preventing bruising or internal damage. At no point does the jackfruit touch the soil, preserving cleanliness and quality. In the orchard, the first selection begins.
Damaged, bruised, or pest-affected jackfruit are removed immediately.
Only healthy jackfruit continue forward in the process.
The remaining jackfruit are classified by weight and visible maturity.
Each batch is recorded, forming the foundation of full traceability.
With sorting complete, the jackfruit is prepared for transport. Clean, covered vehicles protect the jackfruit from heat and contamination. Fast, controlled transport ensures the jackfruit's freshness is preserved.
From orchard to factory, each jackfruit arrives not as raw fruit, but as the result of precision.
After leaving the orchard, each jackfruit arrives at the factory, where precision replaces nature.
This is the receiving zone, where every jackfruit officially enters the production system.
The first check begins with appearance, examining the jackfruit's skin for damage or irregularities. A trained nose detects any abnormal odor, ensuring the jackfruit meets freshness standards.
Quick tests screen for chemical residues, protecting both consumers and brand integrity.
Each jackfruit is verified against its farm documentation, confirming origin and compliance.
Traceability begins here, with every jackfruit assigned to a specific batch.
From this moment on, every jackfruit can be traced back to its roots.
With identity secured, the jackfruit moves into cleaning. The initial wash removes soil, dust, and field residue from the jackfruit's surface. This coarse rinse prepares the jackfruit for deeper sanitation.
High-pressure washing reaches every crevice of the jackfruit's textured skin. Ozone treatment follows, reducing microbial load without altering the jackfruit itself.
Surface disinfection ensures the jackfruit enters processing in its purest state.
After washing, the jackfruit is allowed to drain naturally. Cleaned jackfruit now enters the second classification stage.
Here, technology and human judgment work together.
Each jackfruit is evaluated by size to match specific product requirements.
Ripeness is assessed again, ensuring the jackfruit is assigned correctly.
This decision determines the jackfruit's final destination.
From here, the jackfruit's journey begins to branch. Some jackfruit is directed toward fresh, ready-to-eat products. Others are guided toward drying, where texture and sweetness will be transformed.
Certain jackfruit is selected for freezing, preserving freshness through cold technology.
And young jackfruit takes its own path, destined for plant-based and culinary uses. Inside the factory, every jackfruit is no longer just fruit, but a carefully guided process.
Inside the factory, jackfruit now enters the heart of transformation.
This is where raw jackfruit begins to change form.
The process starts by removing the head and stem of each jackfruit.
Fresh jackfruit releases natural latex, a challenge handled with experience and control.
Some jackfruit is opened by machine, delivering speed and consistency.
Others are opened by hand, where craftsmanship still matters. Inside every jackfruit lies its true value.
The tough outer skin of the jackfruit is carefully removed.
Fibers are stripped back, exposing intact jackfruit bulbs.
What remains are the jackfruit pods, untold and aromatic.
To control jackfruit latex, food-grade oil is applied.
Salt water and enzymes further neutralize sticky sap.
This keeps the jackfruit clean and ready for precision work.
Next, the jackfruit pods are prepared for separation.
Each jackfruit pod is removed intact, preserving its natural shape.
When required, the jackfruit seeds are carefully removed.
The structure of the jackfruit pod is never compromised.
Uniformity begins to take shape.
Jackfruit pods are then sorted by size. Technology is always supported by trained eyes.
Only then does quality evaluation begin.
Color is the first indicator of jackfruit quality.
Sweetness is measured in bricks, ensuring consistency.
Texture is tested to confirm the perfect balance between firmness and softness.
Any jackfruit pod that fails is immediately rejected.
Only premium jackfruit moves on.
At this stage, the jackfruit is no longer raw fruit.
It is now a refined ingredient, shaped by precision, care, and control. Now, the jackfruit enters the core of the factory, where transformation truly begins.
Here, each jackfruit is prepared for its most delicate stage. The first cut removes the jackfruit's crown, opening the process.
The stem is carefully cut to prevent damage to the flesh
Natural jackfruit latex appears instantly, demanding precise handling.
Some jackfruit is split by machine, ensuring uniformity and speed.
Others are opened by hand, where experience guides every movement.
Inside each jackfruit lies its true structure. The tough outer skin of the jackfruit is removed.
Fibers are stripped back to expose the edible core.
What remains are the jackfruit pods, untouched and vibrant.
Food-grade oil is used to control sticky jackfruit latex. Salt water further neutralizes remaining sap.
Enzymes ensure the jackfruit stays clean and workable.
With latex controlled, precision can continue.
Next comes the careful separation of each jackfruit pod.
Every jackfruit pod is removed intact. The natural structure of the jackfruit pod is preserved. When required, jackfruit seeds are carefully removed. The flesh remains untouched by the process. Uniformity now becomes the focus.
Each jackfruit pod is measured and classified by size.
Human judgment supports machine accuracy.
Then comes evaluation.
Color reveals the maturity and quality of the jackfruit.
Sweetness is measured in bricks, ensuring consistency.
Texture is tested to confirm balance between firmness and softness.
Even the feel of the jackfruit matters.
Any jackfruit that fails standards is removed immediately.
Approved jackfruit pods advance deeper into processing.
At this stage, the jackfruit is no longer raw fruit.
Every movement is controlled, intentional, and precise.
Each jackfruit now carries the promise of its final form. This is how nature becomes precision, one jackfruit at a time.
When processing ends, the story of the jackfruit does not.
Every part of the jackfruit is accounted for. Nothing is treated as waste.
Jackfruit peels and fibers are transformed into organic material. Through controlled composting, jackfruit byproducts return to the soil. At the same time, jackfruit seeds begin a second life. Jackfruit seeds are processed into snacks and finely ground flour.
From seed to product, value is created without waste. This is the essence of circular thinking in jackfruit processing.
In a circular economy, every jackfruit completes its journey. As processing ends, jackfruit enters its final test of trust. This is where every jackfruit product must prove its integrity.
The first evaluation is sensory, assessing the appearance of jackfruit.
Color consistency reveals the care taken at every step.
Aroma confirms freshness and proper handling.
Beyond the senses, science takes over.
Microbiological tests ensure the jackfruit is safe for consumption. Jackfruit is also tested for heavy metals, meeting global safety standards.
Only jackfruit that meets strict limits can proceed.
Packaging becomes the next point of focus.
Every jackfruit package is inspected for integrity.
Any compromised jackfruit packaging is immediately removed.
Each label tells the jackfruit story.
Ingredients and composition are clearly defined.
Production and expiration dates ensure transparency.
QR codes connect each jackfruit to its origin.
With one scan, the journey of the jackfruit is revealed.
For global markets, export information completes the identity.
Now complete, jackfruit products are organized by batch. Batch integrity is preserved from this moment forward. Storage conditions are carefully selected. Some jackfruit rests in cold rooms to preserve freshness.
Others remain in dry storage, stable and protected.
Environment is continuously monitored.
Precision systems protect every jackfruit.
Inventory follows strict rotation rules. First in, first out, or first expired, first out.
This is how jackfruit becomes a finished promise, ready for the world. Once completed, jackfruit begins its final journey beyond the factory walls.
For sensitive jackfruit products, the cold chain is carefully maintained.
Every degree is monitored to protect jackfruit quality.
Each jackfruit shipment travels with full batch documentation.
From this point, every jackfruit can be traced in motion. Quality control does not stop at the factory gate.
During transport, jackfruit remains under constant quality supervision.
Jackfruit now reaches regional and international distributors. Here, jackfruit is prepared for retail presentation. The journey continues into retail environments.
In supermarkets, jackfruit meets the consumer's eye.
Packaging communicates quality before the product is touched.
In convenience stores, jackfruit is made accessible and ready.
Across borders, jackfruit carries its identity unchanged. Online, jackfruit reaches consumers through digital shelves.
Information builds trust.
Quality and price are weighed carefully.
The choice is made.
From orchard to hand, the journey of jackfruit is complete.
What reaches the hand is more than jackfruit. It is the result of countless decisions, measured steps, and shared responsibility. From nature to industry, from precision to care, the journey of jackfruit reflects how food is shaped in the modern world.
This is not just how jackfruit is made. This is how trust is built, one jackfruit at a time.